Hey, what's going on, guys? ArtificialRest here, and welcome to the second episode of my Photoshop series. And as promised, and as you probably already have read by the title, we are today going to be taking a look at some different resolutions and what exactly what pixels are. So before we can do all this, we have to create a new document by going to File and New. And already here you are presented with pixels and resolutions to choose from. So if you are, say you are creating a wallpaper for yourself, then you have to check out what resolution your display is in, which probably is going to be 1920 by 1080, which is full HD, which pretty much every monitor or every display has these days. So this is definitely the resolution you would want to choose then you get the high resolution images from that. So if that is the case, just click OK and we'll create a new document with this resolution. Now I create a lot of thumbnails, and for YouTube thumbnails you would want to use a 1280 by 720 resolution. That is like 720p resolution, and that is the best to use for thumbnails. That gives the most quality. Using anything larger than this is just going to be a waste of pixels and waste of resolution and a waste of file size, because you won't be able to tell the difference, because the thumbnails are being scaled down so much that it really doesn't matter. But definitely check this resolution out. Now we are going to be bringing in a image right here, which is also my background picture. And once we bring it in, to quickly check what resolution your image is in, you can either right click on the image and details and it will say it right here. But if you have imported it into Photoshop and you want then to know what resolution it is, all you have to do is go up to image and image size, and you'll get the resolution right here. You can also change it. Say I want to change it down. You can also check and uncheck this little chain icon, which if I change it to 1280, the other one will, or the height resolution or the height pixel width will change with it. So let's just change that back. And just click OK. So if we zoom in, let's just zoom in where it actually is color. You can see that all the images will be made up of these small squares of colors, which are pixels. Now each pixel can only hold one color, so it kind of says itself that the more pixel you have, the more wider range of color you can have, and therefore a much higher quality picture. Now you might have noticed that when let's see if we go back into image size. Now image size, you might think that this stands for 6.59 megabytes or something, that is the actual image size, but no, this is actually the amount of pixels that are currently in this image. So that means it could have said like image size in pixels or something, because you have 6.59 million pixels in this image, which is pretty good, because it is a high quality picture, because it is meant to be a wallpaper taken from a photography. And that is pretty much what that number was. So let's say we create an entirely new document. Let's make it 1280 by 720. Also, one other thing, presets can be very helpful. You have different web sizes right here, also different, let's say international paper A4, which is like, at least here in Norway, it's like the regular sized paper we use for printing, so this is very nice to use. As you can see, it changed to millimeters, but you can simply just click it over to pixels to see how many pixels that is, and it is pretty much. But what we want to do is have a custom, which is pretty much always what you want to do when you are creating stuff for the computer. Also, you might have seen that this resolution tab right here changed as well. Now this stands for pixels per inch, or PPI, and if you are going to print your image at the end, you would want to have it at 300, but since it's only made for screen, or I usually just made things for screens, we would set it at 72 pixels per inch, because that is the best resolution or PPI you would want to have for your screen resolution. So we can create a new document, and as you can see, it creates a 1920 by 1080 image, so, or background rather, or blank canvas, or whatever you want to call it. Now if you go over to image size, you can also go to canvas size. You get the exactly same numbers as you would get going into image size, although you have some more choices here, but it's pretty much all the same overall. So this has been a very quick lesson in what pixels are and a couple of different resolutions that you would want to choose for depending on what your work are. Also, I would recommend you guys checking out my brand new portfolio. I've moved it over from Carbon Made, I believe my other portfolio was, because the free version only let you upload 30 images, and I needed more than that because I have made a bunch of thumbnails for different YouTube clients and personal YouTube thumbnails. So if you want, you can head over to the link, which will be in the description, of course, and check out my personal thumbnails and other thumbnails that I've made for clients, and also some YouTube banners or channel artwork. So also be sure to head over to my Twitter page if you have any questions about anything Photoshop related or just want to say hi. And make sure to subscribe and follow me on YouTube so you can get the latest Photoshop tutorials and stay updated when my next Photoshop lesson comes out. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I've been ArtificialRest, and I'll talk to you guys later.